Hi guys, it's Dana and welcome back to Kay's Place. Whew, my lighting's a little off today. Sorry, I just have the window open. So I'm sure all of you guys have seen these little sparkle pumpkins with the little sign that hangs in the center. This one had the truck. I'll insert a picture towards the beginning of the video. And I went ahead and cut the ribbon off and the little holder. And I have my husband spraying this with a clear coat to protect the sign from the sun. And I cannot for the life of me at the moment remember whose channel I saw it on, but I saw somebody cover this with jute twine from the Dollar Tree. Ooh, that's fuzzy. And I thought that is an awesome idea to give it a more farmhouse look and get rid of this glitter. My husband hates glitter anyway. So I went to Walmart. Whew, my camera is awfully fuzzy today. Sorry about that, guys. So I went to Walmart and I picked up, if you watched my haul, I picked up this 1 pound thing of jute cord, and I think it was right at $2. It's a much better deal than the Dollar Tree. And it is a heavier jute cord. So let me find the beginning of it here so I can show you what it looks like. I had the beginning a second ago. Here it is. So the Dollar Tree's is much thinner. This is a much thicker cord. So it takes a lot less of this if you're actually covering an entire project with it. So what I'm going to be doing is taking this and wrapping it around the pumpkin. So I'm going to start on the back with some glue and then just loop it through my pumpkin here. And I may even cut this first piece off because I don't like how it's kind of unraveled there and it doesn't look real nice and tight. So I'll probably just kind of snip off this first little bit here and get rid of that. That's just where it had started. And then I'll take that where you can't see it and then just start a section and then just keep wrapping like that. So I'm going to do just a little bit and show you what I mean, and then I'm going to turn, wow, it's really fuzzy today, can't seem to focus. So then I'm going to turn the video off and I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's closer to being done. So let me get my hot glue gun here. Got my glue gun all plugged up. Let me get you guys down here. That might help some. Okay. So I'm just going to take the glue and actually put it on the cord because I think it works best that way. I'm just going to put a liberal amount. There we go. And then I'm just going to stick it back there and hold it there for just a second. Trying not to burn myself, of course. Obviously, I'm not succeeding well in not burning myself. I need to get me some of those little things from Mod Podge that are the little things that you put over top of your fingers to keep you from burning yourself. Okay, so now then. We got that down. So, okay. So I got it glued down in the back and to my fingers. So then we're just going to take and loop it over the first section there. And then try to keep that as straight as you can. See if I can stay in frame. It's not all the way dry yet. So I'm just going to keep this as straight as I can and try pushing it together as you go. And this will probably get a little tangled up as you go because I didn't want to cut any of this off because it's a huge roll and I wasn't exactly sure how much I was going to need. so I'm sure it's going to get tangled up as I go along. And I'm probably going to have to untangle it a little here. It does get a little tight a little bit around there, so. So, as you can see, that's kind of the look we're aiming for there. And every so often you want to dab that with a little bit of hot glue on the back, just to make sure in case you have to stop for some reason that you don't lose your place. I don't like the way that one little section looks right there. Let me see if I can fix that. My OCD is definitely my demise sometimes. There we go. Okay. So, and like I said, try to keep it as straight as you can. Then you're just going to come back over this way, and I'm going to go ahead and just, this time I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there on the back edge of that board, and then just take this and hold it here for just a second, letting it dry. And then we're gonna, like I said, if you want, you can just cut yours off. I'm probably doing this the hard way by not cutting it, and I may end up cutting it because it definitely gets tangled. So, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna keep going and winding this on around, and I will be back with you guys as soon as I get all this done and I get towards the stem, and I'll show you guys how to get the stem done. So I'll see you back in just a few minutes. Hey guys, welcome back. So I lost a little bit of footage of my pumpkin, and I did finish the stem. And what I did is, after I finished wrapping all the way up to my pumpkin, and I went ahead and attached the sign, and I'll tell you how I did that. So after I finished, stop going in and out, would you please? Camera's not being very cooperative. So after I finished wrapping the pumpkin, I did go ahead and went ahead and finished wrapping all of this middle part, and I went ahead and just wrapped the stem at an angle, and then once I got to where I couldn't wrap the stem at an angle anymore, I went ahead and glued. Once it got to where it didn't want to hang on anymore, I just glued it with the hot glue to keep it as steady as possible over this ridge at the top. And then I went down and started wrapping from the bottom to the top. And then I just glued it right here at the top, just like that. Let me show you guys what that looks like there on the back. Woo, there we go. Okay, then I just came down here at the bottom, and I just pulled these pieces apart, and I took a little needle and I popped some Dollar Tree twine through here because it's thinner hold on, let me grab it. That's what this looks like here. And it is considerably thinner than the stuff I was using before. See, this much thinner. If you were going to cover this pumpkin in this, I mean, you can. It's just going to take you a lot more of it. So, I went ahead and looped this through. Looped it through the pumpkin. Brought it back through so I put it through the pumpkin. Then looped it through here and then tied it in the back. And then pulled it through to make sure that I had the sign where I wanted it at as far as height wise. Then I went ahead and tied it off in the back. Then for the hanger, this is kind of loose back here, or I left it loose on purpose. It's not real loose now. I left it loose back here on purpose in a few spots. So I went ahead and I looped this through here, tied a knot. Then I went ahead and glued these down that I had left loose. And then I glued my knot down so that it would hang okay. And so it hangs just like this. So that's what it looks like now. And I'll insert a picture of what it looks like hanging on my wall. It looks so cute hanging up. It looks so much better than it did with just the glitter. This looks so much better. And after I saw how this turned out, I have another DIY that I'm going to show you guys with this pumpkin wrapped like this, and we're going to paint the opposite side of this and use those Dollar Tree words. So I will have that coming hopefully next week. I've got a few projects I have to work on in between. So I hope you guys like this. If you have any questions about how I finished it, or sorry I lost the footage on the stem, I don't know what happened to it. So, but if you have any questions about how I finished it, or anything, any questions at all, please leave them down below and I'll be happy to get back with you and answer them as soon as I can. So I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys liked how it turned out. I know I did. So please comment below. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button below. And I know we'd like to have you as part of our little YouTube family. I have no idea what my dogs are barking at. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here because they're obviously in an uproar. So I will see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.